In this video, I'll be taking to the road on a journey from Welshpool to Aberystwyth, revealing some of the community projects Mid Wales Housing and its partners have been involved in. I'll be talking to some of the local people we've helped, as well as giving details of our annual report. We'll also be meeting some members of the board to fill you in on how we've been doing financially this year. Our journey begins at Red Bank, a scheme which was started in March 2012 and will provide 45 much needed homes for local people, as well as creating a good example of a mixed community. As well as constructing affordable, reliable housing, we work alongside contractors, colleague prowess and construction skills to assist with training opportunities for young people in the construction industry. Has everyone on your course also got a work placement?
No, but it's great I managed to get a job locally.
The next stop on my journey is Clark's Court, where I'll be speaking to Brian Owen, who is chair of the Tenants and Residents Forum. Providing new homes for those in need is critical for the association, and so is providing an excellent service to our existing tenants. Brian lives in one of our older schemes here in Welshpool. Hi Brian.
Morning Shane.
So tell me, how do you feel as a tenant you've been able to influence the way we do things at Mid Wales Housing Association?
It's important that Mid Wales Housing listen to the tenants' views so they can act on them for the future.
You obviously give us a great deal of your time. Do you feel that the time and effort you give us is valued by the association?
I hope Mid Wales Housing appreciate the time the tenants give to them.
Of course, we've not forgotten that Mid Wales is an area of many dispersed small communities which also require access to good quality affordable homes, and we remain committed to such projects. Here in MWHA, we have developed a total of 17 homes since 1996 on 3 separate estates, providing a steady stream of affordable, sustainable family housing for local people as the village has grown. The next part of our journey takes place here at T Canol House, where I spend a great deal of my time. We'll also be meeting Nick Hoskins, the chair of the board. Nick is a voluntary member of our board of management and has 30 years experience as a management consultant.
Last year, Mid Wales Housing went a good way to meet the increasing demands of the marketplace and the challenges of the future. This year we have done even better. However, success in the current economic conditions comes only from employing the best practices and motivating others to do extraordinary things. We started this year with an ambitious new build programme focused upon 2 developments in Newtown. Hale Reddin provides a mixture of 50 different sized dwellings that will be handed over to new tenants later this year. While Crindrin Place, in close proximity here to our own offices, will add another 29 houses to our portfolio. And in February this year, we also signed a £5.6 million contract to construct a further 45 dwellings in Red Bank, Welshpool. We are also mindful that we have a special responsibility in our future planning to consider and react to the fact that the region has one of the highest percentages of older people in the UK. Working with our subsidiary organisation, Care and Repair in Powers, not only are we investigating original ideas in this sector, but we are ensuring that our own organisation is best able to deliver the necessary solutions. Balancing the influences of need, quality, growth, sustainability and available funding is something Mid Wales Housing Association excel at. And with such an ambitious programme for both now and in the future, we must rely upon skillful and prudent accounting to keep the association on track. Therefore, I'm pleased to report that the association's result in this year have returned a surplus of £185,000. In conclusion, I'd like to thank Shane, my fellow board members, the directors, and of course our dedicated staff for their support and endeavour in contributing towards one of the most successful years in the history of the association. It's been a long journey, but we have reformed much in the period with the knowledge that whilst we might not be the biggest housing association in Wales, we intend to be an exemplar of good governance, catalyst for change and a landlord of choice.
Now I'd like to introduce you to Liz Jenkins and Karen Kelly from Care and Repair in Powys, our independent housing advice agency established in 1988.
In 2011-12, Care and Repair in Powys has continued to provide a quality service to people throughout the county. We're still involved in innovative schemes like the Rapid Response Adaptations Programme, which provides minor adaptations that mean that people can be discharged from hospital earlier than they otherwise would be. We've also had some changes within the agency. Sally Davison, who was our director for over 20 years, recently left the organisation in October last year. Sally was a true advocate for our client groups, and many thousands of people benefited from our services during her time with us. Our new director, Karen Kelly, took up her post in March 2012. She'll be taking forward a programme of change for the agency. We've laid the foundations for change, and the next year will be the year that these changes take shape. Our two area teams will be located together in one location. We'll be improving our communications and our ICT systems to make it possible for staff to work in more areas of Powys. We'll be looking at expanding our handy person service so that more people can benefit from our good quality and competitively priced service from experienced and caring staff. 2012-13 will be an exciting year for the agency and for everyone involved with us.
Thank you, Liz. Now let's hear from our new director, Karen Kelly, about some of the care and repair activities last year.
Since joining the agency in March this year, I've been really impressed with the level of commitment and expertise of our staff team. We've an excellent reputation and we're working hard to help as many people as possible to live safely and comfortably in their own homes with as much independence as possible. Each year we assist around 1,000 people, and my aim is to deliver our service to more people in more areas of the county. We will do this by maximising every resource we have to make sure those who need our service are aware of what we can offer and how to access it. We have a team of staff covering the county, and our plans for the future include extending our handy person service to enable us to provide a high quality, caring, professional service to even more people. We also need to start preparing ourselves for the predicted cuts in public funding. At present, we receive the bulk of our income from Welsh Government and from Powys County Council. This means looking at other sources of funding to finance our much needed service so that more people can continue to live safely and comfortably. Care and Repair in Powys has a rich history and has helped many thousands of people in the county over the last 24 years. My intention is to build on the excellent practices and ethos of the organisation and to future-proof the agency so that we can continue to improve the lives of many more thousands of people. Mrs Mansell is one of the many hundreds of people Care and Repair Powys have helped during 2011 and 12. By providing technical expertise and a caseworker who has an extensive knowledge of sources of funding, we've been able to organise much needed renovation and repairs to be made to Mrs Mansell's house. So tell us, what was your house like before Care and Repair were involved?
Well, it's a stone-built cottage, so it was very cold, really cold, and it was as cold in the house as it was outside.
Really?
So anything is an improvement.
Right, okay.
And the heating is very good.
Good, yes,
so the windows will make an awful lot of difference.
Oh, good, good. So what other things did you need to have done to your home?
Well, I was primarily concerned about the wiring because it was 1947 when it was last done. So I didn't use the lights at all, only the power points.
Thinking about the work you've already had done, how long did it take from start to finish?
Oh, just over 3 months, which
right.
I thought was very good.
Yes, yeah. What is it like to live here now then?
Fantastic.
Oh, good.
I think even the Queen might feel happy here.
Sadly, Mrs Mansell's story and housing situation are not unique. Our aim at Care and Repair Powys is to improve the lives of elderly people and disabled people by making their homes warm, safe and secure to enable them to live with dignity and with as much independence as possible.
Pine Court was the first scheme built by the association. It consists of 31 mainly 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. Completed in 1980, it continues to be a popular scheme. During the year, we received complaints about one flat and discovered there was an illegal occupant. We introduced a neighbourhood coordinator post to deal with such incidents.
We have a flat where we were dealing with lots of complaints of antisocial behaviour, and eventually the tenant handed in his termination. However, instead of returning his keys, he gave the keys to his friend. I went to visit him and explained that he couldn't stay in the property, and despite sending him letters to say that we needed the property back, he remained there. So I advised him that we would need to apply to court for possession of the property. He argued that he should be allowed to stay at the property. However, the judge found in our favour. The warrant was activated and the person has moved out.
One of the best things about working with the association is helping families move into better accommodation, and on our stop here in Dolvac we get to meet and chat with someone who knows firsthand what it's like to move into a new development.
Hello Shane.
Hi Mrs Lewis.
Hello Mrs Lewis, shwmae?
Dwi'n iawn, diolch yn fawr, sut wyt ti?
Dwi'n iawn hefyd.
Da iawn.
Allwch chi disgrifio i ni chydig am eich sefyllfa tai cyn i chi symud fan hyn?
O'n i'n arfer byw mewn tŷ capel, gofal y capel. Oedden ni'n am 18 blynedd.
A sut mae symud fan hyn wedi helpu eich sefyllfa teulu?
Mae di helpu i'r gŵr llawer, achos iechyd dim cystal ag oedd yn iawn, ond oedd o'n ffindio bod y gwaith allan yn mynd yn normod.
So hapus iawn i symud fan hyn?
Hapus iawn i ddod i fan hyn. Oedd yr opportunity i trio am y bungalow bech yma, a ddian ni lwcus cael cynnig fo ar enw wrth yn bodde cael aros yn Dolfach.
Fantastic. Diolch yn fawr.
Croeso, croeso.
In Machynlleth, I meet Ernie, who has been working to help us meet the Welsh Housing Quality Standard.
As part of upgrading our properties for Welsh Housing Quality Standard, we've recently installed a shower at this property. This is an ongoing programme through to the next financial year, and we hope to carry on throughout Machynlleth and Newtown and Welshpool. Okay, how do you find your new shower?
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah?
Absolutely brilliant, saves time.
Yeah, and what's the best advantage you've had from having a shower?
Saving water, saves so much time.
Yeah, great, because that's what we're after.
And
just
energy.
Yeah. Good.
Arriving in Aberystwyth, I meet with David Evans, who has been a board member of Mid Wales Housing Association for 6 years and is currently also the Vice Chair.
Ers i mi fod yn gysylltiedig â thai canolbarth Cymru, rwy fi am cydweithwyr wedi ymdrechu i wneud gwelliannau sylweddol yn y sefydliad i wynebu sialensa'r cyfnod sydd ohoni. Rwyf yn falch o ddweud ein bod wedi llwyddo i creu cynsail cadarn ar gyfer twf pellach. Ar lefel bersonol, rwyf yn ymfalchio am yngreiddiau yma yng Ngheredigion, ac mae'n bleser gen i ddweud bod 3 aelod arall o'r bwrdd hefyd yn byw yng Ngheredigion. Mae hyn yn arwydd o ymrwymiad tai canolbarth Cymru i holl ardaloedd rhanbarth yr ydym yn ei gwasanaethu. Ar hyn o bryd yr ydym yn dymuno cryfhau'r grŵp trwy gael tenant o'r ardal yn aelod o'r bwrdd, mwyn sicrhau bod cynrychiolaeth gan denantiaid o bob rhan o ganolbarth Cymru arno. Tu ôl i mi mae un o gynlluniau mwyaf diweddar yng Ngheredigion, sef Gwel Afon, a gwblhawyd yn 2005. Ers hynny, dim ond un cynllun arall yr ydym wedi gallu ei ddatblygu, sef cynllun gwledig o 9 o gartrefi ym Monterwyd yn 2010. Ein gobaith yw bydd y gymdeithas dros y blynyddoedd nesaf ar weithaf toriadau cyllidio'r sector gyhoeddus yn sicrhau ffyrdd newydd a dyfeisgar o gyfarfod a'r prinder difrifol o dai sydd yn yr rhanbarth. Mwyn hyn, bydd gofyn i ni barhau i weithio mewn partneriaeth gyda sefydliadau eraill yn wedi cyngor Sir Ceredigion, a fydd ar ôl allweddol i'w chwarae yn wynebu'r argyfwng cynyddol o ran prinder cartrefi yn yr ardal. Fe adlewyrchwyd ein hymrwymiad i'r ardal llynedd pan dywyso tai Cymru ar gorllewin drosglwyddo ei heiddo nhw yn Aberystwyth I ni sef 112 o dai. Rydym ar hyn o bryd yn cydweithio nhw a'r trigolion I sicrhau bod newid pechnogaeth yn digwydd yn esmwyth. Bydd gennym wedyn dan ein gofal 246 o dai sydd yn nifer sylweddol. Mae hefyd yn destun balchder I mi ein bod yn ystod y flwyddyn ddiwethaf wedi dechrau datblygu cynlluniau ar y cyd a chyngorau Ceredigion a Phowys I adfer cartrefi gwag. Yma yn Aberystwyth mae'r cynllun cyntaf o'r fath. Mae tua 6,020 o gartrefi gwag yng Nghymru a byddai ei hadfer ar gyfer tenantiaid yn gam pwysig ymlaen wrth I ni wynebu'r prinder cartrefi sy'n bodoli yng Nghymru.
Also here at Gwelafon, we're meeting one of our housing team who will be speaking to Eddie Wadsworth.
Okay, I'm here with Eddie on Gwelafon and we're just going to have a little chat. So, hello Eddie.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you. It's the first time we've met today, isn't it?
Yeah.
And thanks for showing me around your lovely house before.
Always like to do the grand tour.
So approximately how long have you been living here for?
Well, moved in October 2005.
Yeah, so what do you like most then about living here?
It's quiet, there's no nuisance noise from my neighbours.
Yes.
It's like almost a small community.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so where were you living before? You lived here?
I'm originally born in London.
So it was a lot busier then?
It was a lot busier. I left home and came up here and it's the best move that I ever made.
So what do you like best about living in the Aberystwyth area then?
Well, I've got my friends here. I'm able to do the stuff that I want to do. Even I don't know what's around the corner.
So you're always busy?
Always busy. But I love it. I love it.
Well, I've reached my destination and we've met some of the people involved with Mid Wales Housing, both in the local community and on the board. It's been a good year. We've achieved so much, but there is so much more we want to do. This journey is over, but the association and all of the people it works with will continue on their journey to make quality homes affordable to more people in Mid Wales. So we'll see you on the road.